In 2020, we asked ourselves a lot of questions. Why can't I find toilet paper? When can we go outside? But the founders of Star Frame asked themselves one very important question. Bruh, how do I keep my beers cold while I'm disc golfing? Well, they answered this question pretty emphatically with their line of disc golf cooler bags, a lot of which we've covered on our blog. But today, we're looking at their newest bag, the Bandido, which is a lot different than what they've done in the past. Special thanks to Star Frame for sending us this bag for review. They're a family-run business and they have a really cool story that you can check out on their website. All right, let's get into some features and pros and cons of the Bandido. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you how you can have a chance to win this bag absolutely free. As you can see, this thing is a chunky boy. It weighs 5.2 pounds without any discs in it, according to my super accurate bathroom scale. So it is heavy, and the reason for that is obviously it's very rigid and there's a lot of features on there. There's a lot of really small things in here that it's cool to see as a disc golfer that they put in for us. The first of which is this right here. This is a Velcro strip. It's very similar to the ones on a lot of grip bags and higher end bags, and it's really cool. They gave you these two patches for free, and there's more you can buy from their site. It's just something cool that they didn't have to include, but I like that they did. By the way, this thing just fell off, so I don't know why that happened, but nothing a little bit of tape can't fix. All right, good as new. So moving on to the capacity. This thing can hold a ton of discs. So in my testing, which is kind of a variety of putters, mid-ranges, drivers, I could fit 20 discs in this main compartment right here, which is a lot. For me, that's as much as I'll need. But there's a lot of other pouches with even more storage to add to this bag. The first one is this side pocket right here, which is absolutely huge. As you can see from the video, you can fit a lot of things in here, including 6 discs. And when I played, I actually really liked putting my common discs in there, my putter, and then the fairway drivers and mid-ranges that I use the most, because it's just that much easier to find it than trying to dig through my 20 discs in the main compartment. So that was really nice. It doesn't stick out a ton from the bag, but it's huge and I really like it. You can also fit 2 discs in this front pouch right here. And up here, which we're gonna talk about later, the cooler pocket, if you take the cooler out, you have even more storage. And if you are really lazy and you don't wanna bend down, right there, you got it. You can get 8 discs in there, you can get 6 discs in the side pocket. You never even have to use the main storage area of your bag. You could just put it there and there and psh, you're good. And I almost forgot, if you pull this pouch out, you have a little putter pocket that can fit 2 discs as well. So in my calculations, you can fit 39 discs on this bag, which if you're doing that, I've got more questions like, why would you ever need to carry 39 discs when you go disc golfing? And also, do you just hate your back? But you can do it. And guys, there's even more storage on this bag for things besides discs. So you have these 2 pockets right there. Again, both very deep. You also have this nice front pocket right there. I usually keep my flight towel in there. And you have another pocket on the other side, a water bottle holder, and you have even another water bottle holder that's big enough to carry my humongous 40-ounce water bottle, which a lot of disc golf bags aren't. So that's a nice feature that I personally appreciate. All right, so something that I feel Star Frame is really excited about is this phone holder right here. And for my phone, it's a little bit tight. It might be that I have a big case, but basically you can put your phone here, and they did this intentionally to make it so that you could film yourself while you throw, which is really cool. To be honest, I didn't really try that out, but I'm assuming it works great. And if you're a TikToker or just want to see how bad your form is, you could do that right there. All right, so rounding out the other features of this bag before we get to the cooler, we can kind of take a look at the bottom right there. As you can see, it is waterproof material. They kind of went with the little knob style versus the rail style that's on a lot of like the paratrooper and the grip bags. But as I said, I've never had an issue with this tipping over. It's been great. Again, like I said, that's waterproof. The materials are good. Like, this is a well-designed and good functioning bag. All right, so finally, we're gonna talk about the cooler, which is the big feature on all Star Frame bags. And really, my impressions are that it's cooler. There's really nothing special about it. It's pretty small. What I found is that you can fit 4 cans in here without any ice packs, or you can fit 3 with an ice pack, which is not bad, but it's also not a lot of cans. But you have to understand that I come at this from the perspective of I never take cans to the disc golf course. I literally just take my water bottle and that's it. I never really found the need. So this cooler is not really made for me. And so I can only assume what people would want. Their other bag, the Brick, has this huge 24 can cooler in the bottom of it. But there are some issues with that bag, mainly that if you don't fill the cooler with something, your bag is really top heavy. But this is integrated to the point where you hardly know that it's there. It really is a full functioning, really good bag without a cooler. And then if you add the capacity to have a cooler in there, it's great. And as I mentioned, if you take the cooler out, you just have more storage. So it's really a win-win. But you have to be conscious of what you want. For me, I would never need a cooler, but some people want it. Some people, I'm assuming, are gonna want more than 4 cans, in which case they probably wanna get the Brick rather than this. So just kind of be conscious of your needs and see what works for you. Okay, so now here's what I didn't like about the Bandido. Well, as I already mentioned, this thing is big and heavy. And my personal preference with disc golf bags is I've used more sling bags than backpacks in my time as a disc golfer. And I tend to prefer either a sling bag or a very lightweight backpack, just because I don't take a ton of discs on the course. And for me, it just gets tiring to carry such a big bag. When I played with this, I found myself more often than not either kind of one strapping it or just carrying it with this handle right here, because I got tired of having to sling it on my back every time. And fully loaded with this, it just gets really heavy. So again, that's not gonna be a problem for everyone. It really comes down to preference. There's a ton of great features. It's rigid, it's heavy for a reason. But for me personally, lightweight and minimalistic is better than heavy and feature heavy. So you're gonna have to make the choice whether that's something that's gonna bother you or not. Now, the other big thing I don't like about this bag is its price. The MSRP of the Bandido is $210. At that point, you're competing with bags like Grip, Upper Park, you're starting to get into pound territory, and it just doesn't feel worth it to me. Now, Star Frame has been running a sale the last few weeks that's been putting it around $170, and I don't know if that sale always stays there or just stays there for now, I'm not sure. And at that price, this bag is a lot more tempting. I know they're a business, I know they have to make money, and they are a bunch of really cool guys, so I don't want to tear down what they're doing. But for $210 at least, I would say there's probably some better options out there. All right, so what's my final opinion of the Star Frame Bandido? Well, first of all, as I mentioned, I like the bag. It's very well thought out. There's a lot of features. And I think for a lot of people, this is what they're gonna be looking for. The cooler is well integrated. It's pretty small. You can take it out and put more discs in there if you want, which is, again, really cool. It's not my bag of choice because, as I keep mentioning, I like minimalistic, I like lightweight bags. This isn't really for me, but I think it is for a lot of people. If you carry a ton of discs, if you want to carry sodas with you, you want to keep them cold, you can put a sandwich in there or whatever. This bag has the capacity to do that, and really it can take you as far as you want to go with storage and cooler capabilities and filming TikToks of you and your friends. There's a lot to like about this bag. It's not really for me, but Again, I'm kind of notoriously cheap and I like simple things. So if any of what I've gone over sounds good to you, then I'm sure you'll like the Bandido. It's well made, it's gone through all the testing we've done and passed with flying colors, so I have no problem recommending this bag. All right, and as promised, I have a real easy way that you could get this bag for free, potentially. If you go to the description, there's a link there that takes you to our giveaway page, and there's a bunch of stuff you can do besides just entering your email address to get more entries to the giveaway. You can share with your friends, like us on social media, that kind of stuff. And we're gonna choose a winner in a certain number of days that I haven't decided yet, but it'll tell you right there. So guys, hop on this opportunity and just know that when you like a video or share with a friend or sign up for a giveaway, that you're really supporting us. And that means the world to both Kenny and I, because we produce a ton of free content on the blog. We're gonna start making these videos. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, but we wanna do it for you guys, and we wanna build a business and help the disc golf community and the outdoors community. So any support you guys can show us, if you can like this video, that would be awesome. And that would mean a lot to us. Well, thanks for watching our review of the Star Frame Bandido. And if you like this video, we've got another one coming up of this unreleased Upper Park disc golf bag that I'm really excited about, and you're gonna wanna know. So subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.